Life is full of problems. Big and small, they test our minds and challenge us to find solutions. Sometimes the answer is obvious. We use logic, past experiences, and conventional wisdom to navigate these challenges. But what happens when the old ways fail? What do we do when faced with a problem that seems impossible to solve? This is where the magic of creative problem solving comes in. It's about breaking free from the shackles of traditional thinking. We need to venture beyond the obvious, to explore unconventional paths, to think outside the box. Creative thinking is not just for artists or inventors, it's a skill we can all develop. It's about looking at things from different angles, challenging assumptions, and embracing new perspectives. In a world saturated with information and overflowing with challenges, the ability to think creatively is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the key to unlocking innovative solutions, overcoming obstacles, and thriving in a rapidly changing world. Imagine you're presented with a seemingly impossible task, weighing an elephant without using a scale. This isn't just a whimsical thought experiment, it's a challenge designed to push the boundaries of your thinking. You can't simply pick up an elephant and place it on a bathroom scale. Even industrial scales wouldn't be practical. So how do you approach this problem? How do you measure something so massive without the tools typically used for such a task? This challenge forces us to think differently. It compels us to abandon our reliance on conventional methods and to explore uncharted territories of thought. The elephant problem is a classic example of lateral thinking. It's about shifting our perspective, breaking down the problem into smaller parts, and looking for connections that might not be immediately apparent. Our first instinct might be to try and find a bigger scale, but that's just thinking bigger, not necessarily thinking differently. We need to move away from the idea of scales altogether. We could try estimating the elephant's weight based on its size. But this method would be highly inaccurate. Elephants vary greatly in size and density. A small difference in our estimation could result in a significant error in the final weight. The limitations of conventional methods force us to think laterally. We need to find creative solutions that circumvent the need for traditional weighing mechanisms. The beauty of this challenge lies in its open-ended nature. There's no single right answer, which allows for a multitude of creative solutions. Section 4. Thinking outside the box, unconventional solutions. Let's explore some unconventional methods to solve our weighty problem. These solutions demonstrate the power of lateral thinking. They encourage us to look beyond the obvious and to find inspiration in unexpected places. Remember Archimedes' famous Eureka moment? He discovered that an object submerged in water displaces a volume of water equal to the object's volume. We can use this principle to weigh our elephant. First, find a large enough boat or tank and fill it with water. Carefully place the elephant in the water. This part is theoretical, of course. Mark the water level after the elephant is fully submerged. Then remove the elephant, again theoretically. Now measure the volume of water needed to fill the boat or tank back to the original water level. This volume is equal to the elephant's volume. Since we know the density of water, we can calculate the elephant's weight using the formula. Weight equals volume times density. Section 5. Your turn, unleash your inner problem solver. These are just a few examples to get you started. The beauty of creative problem solving is that there are countless other ways to approach this challenge. Could you use the concept of gravity and measure the elephant's gravitational pull? What about using its food and water intake to estimate its weight over time? The possibilities are endless. Take inspiration from the methods presented, but don't be afraid to think wildly and come up with your own unique solutions. The goal is not just to find an answer, but to exercise your creative muscles and to have fun with the process. Share your solutions, discuss them with others, and see how many different ways you can crack this pachyderm puzzle. Section 6. Embrace the unconventional, the power of creative thinking. The elephant problem might seem like a light-hearted thought experiment, but it holds a valuable lesson. It teaches us that the most obvious solution isn't always the best one, and sometimes the best solution is the one that comes from thinking outside the confines of traditional methods. In our daily lives, we face numerous challenges. Some are as complex as weighing an elephant, figuratively speaking, of course. Others are smaller, everyday dilemmas. Yet the mindset we bring to these challenges can make all the difference. By embracing creative problem solving, We equip ourselves with a powerful tool to navigate the complexities of life. We become more adaptable, more innovative, and more capable of finding solutions where others see only obstacles. So the next time you encounter a problem, don't be afraid to think differently. Embrace the unconventional, challenge your assumptions, and remember the elephant. For within its weighty challenge lies a valuable lesson in the boundless power of creative thinking.